This is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes from our December 20th Auburn City Council meeting. We began during the Committee of the Whole last night by making a couple of appointments. City Council appointed Blake Prestridge to serve the unexpired term of Dr. Terry Jenkins on the Auburn City Schools Board of Education. This term will begin immediately and will end on May the 31st of 2026. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Jenkins for being a tremendous servant to our community, a longtime superintendent of Auburn City Schools, and a member of our school board now for one full term and most of a second term. Thank you, Dr. Jenkins, for being a great champion for our children and our families and our community over the years. And we'll miss working with you officially, but we know we will continue to work with you in many unofficial ways going into the future. And I want to thank Blake for his willingness, Mr. Prestridge for his willingness to serve on Auburn City Schools Board. This is a very challenging job. There are 5 members of the Auburn City Schools Board that provides direction and budgeting for the superintendent and to lead our schools and our children into the future. We had 8 outstanding applicants for this. We interviewed 5 members of those, 5 of those applicants, and Mr. Prestridge was selected by the City Council last night. City Council also reappointed Stacy Giles to the Auburn Parks and Rec Advisory Board. Ms. Giles had served one full term and was seeking a second full term. Again, I thank everybody that applied for this opportunity. Ms. Giles has done an outstanding job, and we look forward to continuing to work with her in the future. And then the City Council participated in a business license ordinance presentation that was directed by the CFO of the City of Auburn, Allison Edge, and the Revenue Director, Latrice Mose. There were a number of questions that were asked from the dais. The public was able to listen to this. You can certainly go back and watch this through video. And we are scheduled to make a decision on this business license amendment on January the 17th. In the meantime, I would say to our citizens, please think about this. Please share your questions with your council representative, or certainly with myself or with the city staff. We need to hear from you as we approach January the 17th, and I encourage you, if you have a keen interest, to please go back and watch this part of the video on the city's social media. During the regular agenda last night, the City Council began by removing the Water Resource Management and Design and Construction Manual update from the agenda. We'll take this up in the future. There have been some questions from the community that we want to make sure that we answer and listen to before we take this up, so we'll consider this in the very near future. Under contracts and agreements, the City Council approved the contract with BSN Sports for the purchase of various equipment for the soccer complex. This is $72,000. The City Council really is just acting as a conduit to purchase this equipment. The Auburn Soccer Association will pay for this once it comes in. The City Council also had a number of purchases for our police department. All of these are budgeted purchases. Laser scanner for 3D crime scene images, some rifles and magazines, Accruent Virtual Crime Center, which is cross-jurisdictional data, and then the renewal of a software system that helps us with case management. This is all for our police department. All of the information, the details of this are in our City Council packet. If you would like to read those, if you have any questions, please let us know. City Council also approved the purchase of one Ford Explorer for our Public Safety Administration. This was also a budgeted item. Under ordinances last night, the City Council approved the annexation of the Public Safety Training Center. This property is located at the intersection of 280 and North College. We've been talking about this a lot. Very excited about the development of this Public Safety Training Center and how it's going to help those that protect us with their continuing education and their training. It also will be a hub for those neighbors that want to get need their own training and can use this facility to prepare their men and women to protect them as well. So we're very excited about that. But the city did need to annex this property into the City of Auburn. City Council approved the annexation of property at 311 Lee Road 26. This is 6.8 acres. City Council approved the annexation of property located between Automotive Boulevard and Canary Drive. This is approximately 36.5 acres. Under rezonings, the City Council approved the rezoning of the property between Canary Drive and Automotive Boulevard, 36.5 acres, from rural to LLRD. This is large lots residential. This is approximately one house per acre. City Council postponed the rezoning of property located at 3022 Cox Road. This is 5.6 acres. The City Council really wants to look at what we can do with an interstate corridor zoning there. This is at exit 50. We certainly expect this intersection to grow in the near future. This is where Buc-ee's is being developed as we speak. The property owner was willing to continue to work with us, so we're going to have some meetings and try to get back with some information that helps move this along in the month of January. The City Council also approved the sale of property to Auburn University at the Indian Pines Golf Course. This will help the extension and the safety zone for Auburn University's airport. And then later on in the City Council agenda and the resolutions, the City Council has leased back some of that property to help us redevelop the Indian Pines Golf Course. We've talked about this project a lot over the last year. If you've got any questions about these actions, please don't hesitate to let us know. All the information, again, is in the City Council packet. Continuing on with resolutions, the City Council approved a conditional use for a duplex. Property is located at 861 East Magnolia Avenue. The City Council was proud to approve the tax abatement for ADS Tech Energy, located at 229 Teague Court. This is over an $8 million capital investment to our community and 180 jobs. There was a press release that was extended yesterday that the governor spoke to, and we're very proud to have ADS Tech come to our community. This is a German company involved with EV automobiles, and we're very excited about ADS Tech coming to Auburn. And the City Council allocated budgeted funds for industrial land acquisition. This property is located at 2477 Lee Road 78. This is 78 acres that will allow us to continue to recruit good paying jobs to our community through different industries that are looking to come to our area. Under Mayor's announcements last night, I just want to congratulate and thank Paul Register for his great service as our Public Safety Director. Paul announced his retirement and will be working through January the 31st. Paul has served the City of Auburn as a police officer, as our police chief, and then finally as our Public Safety Director. Thank you, Paul, for everything you've done to make Auburn a better place. You've done a great job, and we congratulate you on your retirement. And we're also excited about Will Matthews, who will be taking Paul's place and will be the Public Safety Director starting February 1 of this year. Will is ready for this job. He has done a great job through the years, also as a police officer in the City of Auburn, also as the Deputy Public Safety Director for the City of Auburn, and he'll be a great Public Safety Director for our community. I want to thank Habitat again for another great home dedication last Friday. I want to thank the people at Stone Martin Builders for taking the lead on this new house. It's great to dedicate a Habitat home right here before Christmas. What a great story. We're excited for that family. And I want to remind everybody that the Polar Plunge is January the 28th. This is a fundraiser for the Lee County Special Olympics. If you're brave and want to have some fun on that Saturday morning, we invite you to come over to the Sanford Avenue Pool. Jump in there, raise some money for a great cause for Lee County Special Olympics. Laugh and have a good time on January the 28th. And then finally, I want to wish all of you in our community a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you as your mayor, and we hope that you have a great time with your family and friends during this holiday season. Please travel safely, and we'll see you in 2023. This is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes.